welcome everyone to Global FX Radio YouTube's Week Ahead Show. I'm your host, Andrew Spanton. Wow. All I can say is, holy crap. What a day in all my history of trading. I've never seen anything like this. Just incredible. The euro dollar got taken out and shot. Sterling yen was down over 2,000 pips, I think, 1,400 pips at one point. I mean, just insane. And obviously I was dead wrong. And listen, you know what? It happens. And if you've been a listener of mine, if you've been watching my YouTubes, give me a break. I have been dead on, spot on this market, not willing to pull the trigger until I saw some sign of a hammer. But there are plenty of reasons to be long this market, meaning long, short the dollar, short the yen, plenty of reasons. And to me, the last linchpin is going to be a nice hammer. But we haven't had one. All we have is disasters, massive meltdown. Is it over? I don't think so. And right now we're looking at the euro-dollar chart, and we see here, and again, if you've been following me, I've been more right than that wrong, that's for sure. It's just funny how the one day where I pound the table, calling for a bottom, all the idiots come out saying how bad I am. Okay. Where were you with all my good calls? Just amazing. Negativity. Okay. We'll see in the long run. In the long run, baby. All right. So look at this euro dollar. It doesn't look good. I mean, now my bias is back to the downside. I mean, basically looking at this weekly. Remember, this week ahead show, I do the weekly chart, and we have busted through some major support. We have busted through major support here. Zooming in, this channel line that I drew from the lows back in 2003 extending over, we busted through. And no sign of real bottom now. I mean, that should be resistance, and we're going to look at the hourly chart in a second, but looking again at this support line here, we take out 125, and it looks like we can easily go to the 50% retracement, which we've been talking about. From the lows back in 2001 of 84 on the euro dollar to the highs, we get 121.50 as the 50% retracement. And I know that 119 level is huge. So it looks like we got another leg down, and then we got some Kuwaiti story. But there's some derivative contracts that people are balking on because they're so underwater that they have to put up more money for, and they're not. Now they're saying, and remember, there's a lot of people out there that say when there's one cockroach, there's another one. Well, you know what? This is now going to be the story in our market, as how many derivative contracts, with the massive move we've had, how many people owe banks money, and how many banks now are going to have those same positions on their books, because now their customers are defaulting, and now banks have them on their books. This could get ugly, and that means a lot of people are going to be long the euro. If in fact the people that are long the euro, obviously the ones that are short, are in the money, so they're going to put up the money for that. So it is not looking very good. The hourly chart paints a very different story. The hourly chart kind of looks, maybe we're going to bottom out here for a little. Maybe we even rally. Look, we rallied nicely into the close on Friday. I got my channel line. Listen, the euro could bounce all the way to 130. I'm sorry, was it 29? 128.50, and still be a short. We can easily rally up to here. Certainly filling in the meltdown, filling in the gap from the meltdown, but certainly this 127.50 looks like a very big spot. Maybe we grind up there, but we take that out, and obviously we're going to go a lot higher. I think this story is going to catch some momentum. This might make some fears. We're getting close to a bottom. We're certainly getting close to the bottom in the euro-dollar pair. It's just, again, should this 125 give way? Should this 125 give way? Say hello to 121.50, the 50% retracement of the long-term move. And again, this 129 level, even 130, 129 level is huge, huge, huge. Dollar yen. Looking at the dollar yen on the hourly chart, we'll start with that first. Short term. And again, it just eats at my craw. Some of you people, I hated to call that bottom. I was loath to pick that bottom. I didn't want to. I said the dark side. Now we're getting back onto the right side. We're getting back short. My bias is back down. Turnaround Tuesday now. Now we're set up for a nice turnaround Tuesday And we got lots of data coming up. And Tuesday, I believe, at the U.S., we have a possible reversal point there as we get consumer confidence number coming out, as well as Case-Shiller House Price Index. But again, tonight, German IFO is going to take center stage. The estimate is 91.2. I think that's going to be the worst estimate ever. I think the number is going to come in like the worst in its history. And again, drawing a channel line on the hourly, dollar yen could bounce all the way up to 96. 95.10 looks a little bit more, filling in the gap from that meltdown on the London GDP. But looks to me like 95, big spot. But I don't know how the market's going to open. I would imagine the market's going to open a little bit weaker today. I'm probably going to do another YouTube later on tonight. But I got to tell you, if this story really does affect the market, it could be very negative for the euro. It could be very negative indeed. A lot of the carry trade longs, a lot of the dollar shorts are going to be, the banks now are going to capitulate and say, just take the loss and get me out. And then deal with how much the money the customer owes them. So looking at dollar yen again, looks like we could bounce a little bit more. Let's look at the weekly chart. Oh, I'm running out of time. All right, Andrew, quick. Come on. Look at the weekly chart again. This dollar yen does not look very good. I don't see any bottom in sight. You'd have to go to the monthly chart again to see any sign of a bottom. But I did see something, maybe. That's a possible bottom spot. And that looks like 90. 90 on dollar yen to me looks like the possible spot. Again, any rally, it takes out 97. All right, maybe it's going to break out and reverse the upside. And maybe I'm totally screwed. I'm a day early in my announcement for a bottom. But I guess we got Tuesday. And again, no bottoms are made. You get the taking out the lows, massive meltdown, and then you get the reversal where we're down 400, up 500, something like that. And we didn't get that. And I should have waited for that kind of reversal, and I was wrong to do it. But anyway, look at this sterling dollar on the weekly. It's over. This thing, I mean, I know it's already over, but looking at this chart, we still got more to go. When you take a look at, we go back to 2002, this 151 level, certainly, I know we came close, almost touched it, looks like a big spot. This was a major wedge. I remember this wedge. This was a major wedge in sterling dollar. And we might make a run at it. This major breakout at 146, I remember this move. I was in the market. I was just getting involved, really, a year or two. Major spot here. So it looks like this 146 cable could go to 146. I can't believe it, but it might. All right, let's go to euro yen, just in case I don't have enough time. I want to be able to get you that as well. Euro yen on a weekly chart. We'll take a look at the how the euro yen looks like it might go to 110. Euro yen's got 110 written all over it. That was another. I mean, if sterling yen is making 30-year lows, and we're going to look at that again also. I don't see why. I know euro sterling's got to come in order for that to happen, but I don't see why we're not going to get a retest of even this 105 level, even this wedge here, this breakout of 110. So this 111, 110 level, it looks like euro yen really might go to. I mean, this is an incredible move, I admit, but no bottom. I really thought we were on our way. But you know what? This week, I do think we're going to bottom. I am going to make that call. That should we go down a lot more, 500, 600, 800 more pips down to 110, I do believe we're going to reverse. I do believe this is getting a lot overblown. Sterling yen, I'll go back to the hourlies and euro yen after I do sterling yen. Sterling yen, I mean, look at this 10-year low. This baby looks like it's going a lot lower. Monthly for 30 years. I mean, we might actually test the 1995 lows. 127, 125. Say it isn't so. 129. I don't think that's going to happen, but I got to tell you, this could get real nasty. Certainly 140 back in 1996. I know we got to go back there, but we do. I know it's tough. We got to go back there. Looking at that level, that looks like it might go there. And the hourly chart, obviously, listen, just so you understand, when I lose, we lose less. We make more always in my profitable trade. So one day losses is not a wipeout. We lost 1,000 pips. We made 1,500 pips. So again, looking at the crazy hourly chart on this sterling yen, I mean, we could bounce all the way. We could bounce all the way to 155, 154, and still be a short. Massive resistance there. Euro yen also has that big support resistance at 120. Andrew Spanton. Good luck trading. Global FX Radio YouTube. Info at globalfxradio.com. Have a good day.